and I have been together for about a year. I live with my grandparents. My mom and dad are in prison. Carl is the best person in the world. He goes to the university and I get to go with him to the library when he studies. Carl helps me read and he teaches me to play basketball because he is the best basketball player in the world. Carl is really tall, and when I am older, I want to be tall just like him. He is the greatest person in the world and my best friend. I can tell him things that I could never tell anyone else. I don't know how I got along before he was my mentor. My name is David. We are here to talk to you about a group of children just like us. We are left in the community when our parents go to prison.
We need your help. You can choose to make a difference in our lives.
Today, more children are affected by the incarceration of a parent than ever before in U.S. history. Currently, 1 in 40 kids in the U.S. has a parent in prison, yet there are few agencies or programs to help them. Thousands of children of prisoners across Arizona are at risk. Many children in your own community are looking for someone to help them find the path to a better future, a future that does not include prison. Volunteering to mentor a child of an incarcerated parent is a very important job. Acting as a friend and role model, you can be the person who helps a child find the stepping stones to a better life.
My mentor Diana and I have been together for almost 2 years. Diana has made an incredible difference in my life. She has shown me a world I never knew and never imagined existed. She knew about my dad being in prison. She knew how poor we were, and she understood how hard my mom worked to try to keep my family together. Diana is the one person I can honestly say that has helped me. My name is Allison. I am 14 years old. Because children of prisoners often live in poverty, we need positive role models.
Kids imagine all kinds of reasons why this has happened to us and our families.
We can feel vulnerable and at fault.
We can also feel alone and ashamed.
Sometimes we don't get along with other kids at our school. Sometimes we don't finish our homework because there's no one there to help us with it. Living with a busy single mom or grandparents who struggle to keep up with us makes it hard to give us enough attention.
Last year, I was living with my mom and things were not going very well. My mom has a drinking problem and I was trying to take care of her, the bills, and go to school. Things were pretty bad and sometimes I didn't have much to eat. I didn't want to tell Matt, so I pretended that everything was okay. Matt figured it out and he helped me make some decisions about what I needed to do. I knew if I stayed with my mom that things would only get worse. Now I live with my aunt and I'm making A's in school. I still worry about my mom, and Matt is the one I can talk to about that part of my life. I don't know what I would have done if Matt was not there for me. My dad has been in prison since I was 2 years old. Matt saved my life.
Children like me need adults like you to be mentors.
We need people like you to believe in us and help us make good choices.
Spending just 1 hour a week, you can make a difference in our lives and yours.
We want you to get involved in touching the community and helping to change lives in the community. Go fishing. Take them to a baseball game. You could just go out to dinner. You can help do their homework. It's as simple as playing catch.
For me, I've had some really special times, just Anthony and I. I ask him some questions about how things are at home and how's school and just all those little questions about his life, you know. Usually I don't respond a whole lot. I just like to listen. It really kind of guides me in our relationship.
Since 2003, the STARS mentoring program with Big Brothers and Big Sisters has improved the lives of children of prisoners and their families. STARS is funded by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services through a Mentoring Children of Prisoners grant. In Arizona, the STARS mentoring program brings agencies and people together to make magical changes in children's lives.
One of the ways that they do this
is by finding adults to volunteer as mentors for children of incarcerated parents.
Meet Ben Filer and Randall Gossman, big brother and little brother, for more than 20 years.
We're family. He was there when my daughter got married a few months ago, and you know, we've been there for each other and some challenges in our lives as adults. He's Uncle Randall to my kids, and I have a grandson now, and I'm sure that he'll have an impact on my grandson as he gets older. Randall is a good statistic because he is now breaking that chain of dysfunction that's passed through generations, and he's making a difference in the world.
When I moved to go to college, I coached the Little League team, and that was the first chance that I had to where I had kids actually looking up to me. I actually reflected back on, man, you know, I know how to do this because somebody took the time to do it with me. That's one of the reasons why I have a little brother now.
Thousands of children across Arizona need a mentor in their lives, and you can make it happen. The STARS Mentoring Program collaborates with Big Brothers Big Sisters organizations and community agencies in Pima, Maricopa, Yavapai, Coconino, Apache, and Navajo counties to provide best practices mentoring to more than 500 children of prisoners. Research has shown that Big Brothers Big Sisters mentoring improves children's self-esteem, communication skills, and school performance.
After having a big brother for just 18 months, these at-risk youth become 47% less likely than their peers to try drugs, 27% less likely to try alcohol, 53% less likely to skip school. Overall, that child goes from being 60 to 70% more likely to get in trouble to being about 33% less likely to get in trouble than their peers.
The STARS Mentoring Project at Big Brothers Big Sisters needs you to join us to help.
Children like me.
Are children like me?
And children like me.
As a STARS mentor, you will be well trained and supported by Big Brothers Big Sisters. All it takes is a commitment to spend 1 hour a week for a year. By listening, encouraging, and just being there, a big brother or big sister can help transform a young person's future.
Maybe we can show him a way to do some things different in life. Kind of reach out and dream bigger dreams.